start over here on my most loved and most worn fragrances. These are the ones that I wear whenever I go out on a date night or night out or, day date, whatever the case might be. I wear these to the moon and back, and I love them just the same. So we're first going to start off with the Valentino Donna Born in Roma. This is the Coral Fantasy, which is a really tropical floral type of fragrance, and I love this one from Valentino. I love the kiwi in here, and it's so good. Next, we have the original Valentino Donna. This one is a beautiful, spicy pink pepper, um, a fragrance with a whole bunch of different florals that I have definitely been loving. And again, I have worn her to the moon and back because I love her just the same. Here I have the Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. This is the Ruby Orchid, and I've been loving this one from maybe 2 or 3 years ago since I've had her in my collection. She's just so amazing. I love the note of the peach, and I love the florals in this one as well. What a perfect combination for a day date or a date night. Then we have Valentino Voce Viva. This one is another beautiful, very classic type of fragrance. I love the opening with the oranges. I believe it's mandarin oranges in here. It's just such a super heavy, thick, rich, dense floral with a little bit of citruses to the top. It's just beautiful, and I love it for day and night. Miss Dior Eau de Parfum. This one is a really genuine rose floral, heavy on the florals type of fragrance that I have been loving. I use this one, but not as much as I used to because I have so many other beautiful florals. She's definitely good for bedtime, and she is giving. Every single time I get complimented. This one is the original Idole by Lancome. I know this one was probably marketed for the youth, but guess what? I love it. It's just a burst of fresh aquaticness from that pear, and it's a little bit sparkly and effervescent to my nose, if you ask me. So yeah, I love that one for that. Over here, if they ever stop making this Valentino Donna Born in Roma Pink PP, I will definitely um, go to some other countries. I would tread waters to pick up another one of these. This is just so juicy. It's rich. I love the berries, and I love the juicy fruit that's in here. And I also love the opening with that burst of citrus. It's just really amazing. And I love this one for any day or time. This is a classic. This is Chanel Gabrielle Essence. And this is just the perfect classic type of daytime, nighttime scent that your mama would definitely love this one. It's just so rich, and I love the florals mixed with the coconut, mixed with the fruit. It is just so amazing. Back here, I have Burberry Goddess. Burberry Goddess is another classic, classy type of fragrance that I think everyone loves. I have put so many people that I work with onto Burberry Goddess. They love it on me, and I love it on them. So it is just the perfect vanilla. It's good for every day, every occasion. It's just perfect. Back here, I have Harim Al Sultan Eau de Parfum. This one is by Catalage. This one is a very spicy floral. This one has some nutmeg and some florals to it. And I feel like every time I wear this scent, somebody tells me I smell different. So to my nose, I think this is probably more of a skin enhancer than a perfume. But most time on me, I get a floral, and I love it. It's very soft, and it's very feminine. Then we have Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. This one is a beautiful floral fragrance that's very light. It's good for the spring and the summer. You can wear this whenever you want, okay? Don't put a limit on time or date on your fragrances. Wear it when you want. That's what I do. But I just prefer this one mainly in the spring and summer because of its watery nature. It's definitely timeless and it is definitely a classic. Another one that I have been loving that I just keep with me at all times, especially in the summer and spring, for church and for small gatherings, because she is pungent and she is potent, is this Chloe love story. This is the epitome of a beautiful white floral bouquet of flowers. It is so good if you are into white florals and heavy white florals at that. You will definitely love Chloe Love Story Eau de Parfum by Chloe. Next here we have Coco Noir. Coco Noir is a beautiful fragrance. Yes, I have not worn this in over a year and I am disappointed in myself. She is giving nighttime and she gives beautiful, sexy vibes. Every time I wore this, I wore the black dress to go along with Coco Noir. I'm definitely going to reach for her some more. Back here we have Aqua Allegoria Forte Oud Yuzu. This one is definitely a yuzu and oud fragrance. The mixture and the combination is just superb. It is so beautifully done in this fragrance, and I love this. I love the house, and I'm super happy that I was able to pick this up and add her to my collection. Next year, I have YSL Lieb Platine. This one is a beautiful, um, very clean girl YSL Lieb. The cleanest YSL Lieb that I have come across thus far. I do not have the Intense and I do not have the Eau de Toilette, but I do have two more leaves left in my collection, and this one is the cleanest that I do have. I love that the burst of citrus is very energizing, and it's just a beautiful fragrance with the lavender and the citruses put together. Very clean girl, if you ask me, and I'm super happy that I have this. Next, I have another Aqua Allegoria. This one is the Forte Floral Boom. This one is a beautiful floral fragrance with some mango, and I think there's some other fruity notes in here. I actually purchased this one because of the mango, okay? When I heard that mango was included in here, I could not leave this. I had to pick this one up from Macy's when they had that bang sale, and she did not come to disappoint. This brings back so much nostalgia to me. Every time I smell this, it takes me back to my childhood. I don't know if my mom wore something similar to this, or aunties or somebody in my life when I was a child wore something very, very similar to this. And I will always cherish this one and have her in my collection. Next here, I have Jo Malone Scarlet Poppy. This is a beautiful, intense poppy and fig fragrance that I have really, really enjoyed over the past few years. I have put a significant dent in this one because she is worthy of just being worn on the body, especially in the summer, and in the fall and in this, you know what, all year round, if you ask me. But I reach for her mainly the end of summer into fall and into the winter because she is so deep, dark, she's mysterious, and she's giving body every single time. Here I have the original Chloe. Again, it's another beautiful floral fragrance with some fruity notes added to it. She's timeless, she's classic, she's classy. She has to be worn at least once a month on my body, and I will forever have her in my collection. Here we have the original Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb that just screams mature. Okay, she's giving, she's sweet, she's definitely a floral fragrance with a tinge of sweetness. Oh my gosh, I get so many compliments every single time I wear this Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. Not a single time have I worn this and not received high fives or compliments because of this fragrance. I love it, and she will forever be a staple in my collection. This one is Valentino Donna, born in Roma. This one is the Intense. He definitely has the original scent DNA of Donna Born in Roma, but with added sweetness. Um, and I really, really like this one. For this fragrance, just to have three notes, it is just absolutely amazing. We have the YSL Libre Le Parfum. This one is so good, another floral. Same YSL Lead DNA, but it's definitely much deeper, it's definitely much darker, and it's definitely much more syrupy sweet. And I love this one on me. Here we have Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche, and this is the Eau de Parfum version, and I really, really like this one. This one has a beautiful tea note that really blends and balances out this fragrance. This one is not just only aldehydes and florals. This one is a perfect blend of fresh tea leaves. Then you get aldehydes and florals. They're all mixed. They're all well balanced in this classic fragrance. This is again Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche. Here we have Aqua Allegoria Forte Bosca Vanilla. This is another new one that I added, I think, January of 2024. I just had to have her because I I heard so many good things about it, and I am not disappointed. Guerlain really put their foot down when they made this fragrance. They did that. I love the salty vanilla. It's giving marine-like qualities. It's very salty and it's sweet. It's just the perfect balance of all things a girly girl needs, especially in the summer. And that's when I had reached for her the most. Here we have Erin Hibiscus Palm. I've really been loving this one, even though I've only worn her once or twice out with my husband and in the summer because of that mango note that's in here. This is super amazing. It's very calming. I don't know what it is about it that's just giving me grown woman vibes. Okay, it's making me put heels on every time I wear this one. It's a very upscale, very classic type of fragrance that I feel like every woman needs in her collection. This one right here is Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. I love this one. It's so refreshing. It is a very fruity fragrance. It's very sweet and it's definitely a floral. It's just giving all the things that we need for any time of the year, really. I wear this one to bed, I wear it to work, I've worn it to church a couple of times. It's super thick and it's super dense because of all the florals and the fruity mixtures in this one. I love her, will always have her. This one is Chloe Rose Natural. This one is a rose dominant fragrance with more white florals, I think, added to it. I can't remember, but it's definitely a clean girl fragrance. I must say that it does not last the longest, but it lasts on me as long as I need it to. I recently purchased this one, I think, over the Christmas holidays. I treated myself and I picked this one up for, going to visit someone at the hospital, going to church. I don't want to be offensive all the time. And this is such the perfect fragrance that's non offensive for the office or, again, for church and small spaces. Um, you would love this one. MFK's Gentle Fluidity Gold. I've used this one down because she is just so amazing on my skin. She's giving me all the things that I need whenever I wear her. I just feel like I am royalty just wearing this one. I love the spices in here. I love the sweetness. Gentle Fluidity Gold has the perfect balance of spicy and florals, and I love it. This right here is another classic. This is the Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. I've always loved this floral fragrance. I wasn't big into florals. I remember the first time I smelled this one, I was on a cruise ship, and that was in 2007. Okay, I remember smelling this one, and I didn't like it because it was so aldehydic. It was just too grown and mature for my nose. And 10 years later, 11 years later, I purchased a bottle. My nose changed, my sense of smell changed, and the direction in which I was purchasing perfumes, that changed as well. This is absolutely amazing. I do recommend you not to blind buy, but get your nose on this one first because she's just a classic. She will always be a favorite in my collection. Next here, I have Creed Aventus for her. This one is another favorite of mine. This has like green apple and mandarin. I think there's like black currant and a lang lang in this one. It is just so super beautiful and it's classy and it's unisex. My husband and I, we both share this one bottle. We love this one. We take this one on trips. We do outdoor activities with this one, like dinner outdoors or walk on the beach. It's just a breath of fresh air to have such a beautiful fragrance in my collection. Another classic in my collection is this Chloe Nomad Eau de Parfum. This is another beautiful one with notes of like Maribel. I think there's some peach, if I'm sure. I can't remember. I think there's oak moss. It's just such a beautiful, well blended fragrance that I love. I don't think I ever reached for this one in 2024. I don't know why I did not. But as you can tell, I did use her a little bit in the past. Yeah, I need to go ahead and use this one up because she is so super beautiful and she is sexy and she's just giving me life every time I wear her. Next, I have Dolce and Gabbana Devotion. This is a beautiful lemon centered, sweet, syrupy sweet fragrance that I love and I will always have in my collection. She's giving me all the things for the spring, summer, even through the winter and the fall. I reach for her and she lasts all day on my clothes. And finally, I have this Killian I Don't Need a Prince by my side to be a princess. This one is a really nice fragrance that I have long loved. I mean, since the day I've received it, I've gotten compliments over and over and over. I've been told time and time again that I smell amazing. I smell so girly and feminine whenever I wear this one, and I know it. And I play the part because I dress the part whenever I wear Killian Princess. So that is it for this row. We're moving up to the next row so that we can talk about some more fragrances.